Hi, Facebook community. It is Quynhforthewin, and I thought I'd hop on here just right after when I just got done talking with my dad. One-on-one time with my dad. I can't remember the last time I've had one-on-one time with my dad. So was I nervous? I was more curious. Maybe there was an ounce of nervousness, curiosity of why he really wanted to talk to me, like what inspired this. And I was just hoping that he's not feeling pressure to do this, because I know that I've had way more one-on-one times with my mom. And sometimes I've heard her wanting, I've heard her say before, I really want your dad needs to hear this conversation. He needs to have one-on-one time with you so he can have these conversations and clear things up with you or whatever, And honestly, I am so grateful for the relationship that I have with my father to this very day, given how we were in the past. I mean, me and him had a lot of friction. I had a lot of resentment with him. I was always challenging his authority. I was a very rebellious teenager and young adult, okay? And, I experienced a lot of trauma with him, with how he scolded at me and disciplined me. So there's that history, just so you know. But anyways, we have made big strides, just how we are. The fact that we can joke and be in the same room and laugh and, it's great. It's great. And I've done a lot of inner work to forgive him. So anyways, this is how my experience with my dad just went, because I feel like there's a little bit of her hurt. There's a little bit of a sadness that I felt come through in my body. And it's because, there's, in my experience, and I'm sure for a lot of you, deep down inside, there's that inner child or that inner teenager or young adult that's gotten hurt from not feeling seen by their parents or from their family. I believe we crave the most attention and acceptance from our families. And when we haven't experienced that, that puts a lot of pain onto us. So hi to anyone who's watching right now. And the reason why I feel a little bit of sadness, and I'm okay though, and I believe I'm okay because one, I've been on the healing journey, and two, I practice my self-love every single day, and I did a 3.5-mile run today, okay? So there was a lot of space created. So I was able to take in what he's saying and know that this is his time to speak his thoughts and share what he feels like he needs to share with me to have a peace of mind. And if I'm taking anything personal, I know it's from my past woundings from him, okay? So, I'm a little I'm just expressing this to you live to process it out in front of you, to show you what it looks like to process your pains and your sadness. Hi, Rebecca. So, and hi June, and hi anyone else who's watching this and on the replay. The reason why a little bit of sadness came up is because, my dad was basically speaking about they worry about me and my youngest brother the most, because they have seen that we've had the most non-normal life. So of course, I can imagine anyone sitting down with their father or their parent that they've had these triggers with, that could be triggering. What is normal? Anyways, and they've watched me date these men that were not good. And there's some stuff with me and my partner now that they're seeing that's not good. And they know that I've had me and my youngest brother had the most hospital instances that's happened. And so he was just saying how sad he is for me that I don't get to live a normal life. I mean, from my hysterectomy, from some things that's going on in my life right now. He says that he just feels sad. He's not ashamed of me, he says, but he's just sad for me that I can't live a normal life. And I'm over here, I kind of chuckled a little bit, especially about the hysterectomy, about not being able to have a child. My dad was saying how he's sad. He's just sad for me that I won't be able to have kids and experience that. And that was something that was taken away from me. And, I inserted myself. I said, well, that was my choice. That was my choice to pick to have the hysterectomy. And I'm actually okay. I'm actually fine. I'm totally okay with not having kids. And so yeah. So, I felt a lot of course, his projection or his expression onto me when I'm feeling over here like I am feeling very empowered with my life. Like all the darkness that I've been through, I have transformed that into light. And it just didn't match the energy that I have been creating for my life from all of those experiences with my past boyfriends, from hospital visits, troubling things that I've gone into, and other things that's going on in my life that they've seen. So, and I feel like that is what made it like hurt just a little bit after our conversation, because I felt like I wasn't seen. I wasn't seen for who I really am and who I've become, because I am so proud of me, right? I am so proud of the transformation and everything that I've done. And but his energy just felt really concerned for me. And it could be a projection of his concern for maybe himself or for my mom. There was a conversation about my mom, about how I need to be careful. Like, let's just not add any more stress to the family. Let's just be careful. Let's just be mindful, which I agree. I mean, I told my dad, because we're family, we are going to affect each other. It's just a given. Like, if something happened to this person, your family member, you're just going to be affected. And also though, right, it means that we really need to take care of ourselves, because anything can happen. Do we wait until something happens and then we attend to it then? Or do we take care of ourselves now? So if anything does happen, we will have the capacity to take care of it. I did my best to explain that to him. I don't know if he heard me, but he just wanted to get across to me about how they're worried about me and how I need to clear things up with my mom, because it was a conversation the other day. They're afraid of me posting certain things on social media that would add more stress to them, because there's family members on social media and they're afraid of me sharing the depths of my stuff. And anyways, overall though, it was a good clearing conversation, because I know what my mom is concerned about, but my mom has not come up to me about it. He felt the need to give me that message so I can calm my mom down, let her know that, hey, I am not going to do X, Y, and Z until later, or something like that, as far as like posting certain things on social media. So anyways, yeah, so the point of me making this video is to share with you that, yeah, it's okay to feel this way, and there's a way to definitely process it and make space for this so that you're not as affected from what other people say to you or express to you. And it's okay that they have a certain viewpoint on you. It's okay. What you're going to do is you're going to continue to practice self-love. You're going to continue on the healing journey. You're going to continue to feel empowered so that you are protected from these experiences, especially from family members, because we've experienced so much pain with them in the past. So I felt that moment, and now releasing it here and processing it with you all, like, I'm good. I'm going to go clean. And when I say good, I'm saying that I'm not, that didn't trigger me to the point where I'm on rock bottom and I want to cry about how I'm not seen from my family. And as I'm saying this out loud, it's like I'm telling myself, my inner child or my inner teenager that, you know what, it's okay. It is okay that they don't see you 100%. Because as long as you see you, you are giving yourself what you need. You're giving yourself what you need. And whether your parents will ever see you for who you really are, because I feel like my sisters are starting to really see me for who I really am during this time. Your parents will. And even if they don't, they're going to remember what you've done. Yeah. And sometimes where there's too much pain, too much worry, it clouds that. Bố mẹ đi à?
Không, mẹ tới nha. Mẹ nhà bố sẽ đi mình thôi.
Okay.
Con để ý mẹ chút xíu nha.
Okay. Okay, con sẽ check in với mẹ. Okay. Okay, so you guys just saw my dad. He had no idea that we're live. Okay. So that was my dad, everybody. So it looks like my mom is feeling really tired. She doesn't have the energy to go see my brother, so my dad's just going to go by himself. So that will give me the time to clear things up with my mom. Okay. So, main points here. As long as you practice your self-love, it will always open up layers, the layers of pain for you, so that you can face it, feel the pains, release it in a healthy way, which will make space for you to process and understand it, and eventually have clarity with that particular pain. And there's always more. There's always more. So I'm actually very grateful for this experience because it's allowing me to continue to heal and continue on this journey to accept myself, because we can't wait around for our parents or our siblings or anyone else to accept us. I feel like we've already done that. We already know what it feels like. It's like disappointment after disappointment, and then your depression starts and you're in a really, really low spot. So if you need any support, know that I am here for the whole entire journey. There's no way that I can quit. I made the commitment. I've been standing strong as best as I can since 2016. It was when I made a decision to be my own best friend. And I have a second self-love promise. It is to do what puts me with a peace of mind. Those two things. And then the third one as well came up during this journey, which is it's better to be kind than right. It's better to be kind and right, which is a really tricky, hard one. So anyways, thank you for listening. We all have emotions. They are all valid. And the most important part is to love on it. And how we're going to love on it, we're going to give it a safe space for that emotion to express itself so that you can be a witness of it and be there for it, right? And understand it and find clarity for it. Because if not, we are carrying more weight to ourselves, and it's going to block us from the life that we desire, the life that we know that we need to live a fulfilled and peaceful life. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for listening again, and I'm going to check in with my mom now and then go on with my day. Here's the thing, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I actually got a lot done today, so I'm glad about that. I do have a mission to clean the rest of this bathroom here. And that might be done a little bit later because I'm just going to check in with my mom, see what kind of conversations we have, and sending lots of love to you. Again, if you need any support, let me know. I'm here, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. You met my dad.